This is What Coaches Do. Card number 7. Get and give clear feedback. Use feedback to adjust and succeed.
One of the things that great coaches do is they get and give feedback in a way that's very productive. How you show up as a coach really matters. And feedback is one of those things you want to be able to do by example. First, as a coach, by being open to feedback yourself. When you're in a coaching situation with somebody, you always need to be open to feedback. Use curiosity to try to set the stage to get feedback yourself. The principles here are pretty simple. You need to be open to receiving feedback. The way you show that you're open to receiving feedback is to ask for feedback and to listen. And as you ask for feedback, you need to also be curious about how you can show up in the most effective ways for the people that you're coaching. The next thing you need to do as a coach, you need to have the ability to make adjustments and to change your coaching approach. If you're getting feedback from a client that they would prefer you coach them in a certain way, we'll coach them in that way. They want you to show up for them with text messages. We'll show up for them in text messages. If they want face-to-face meetings or online meetings, or be flexible enough to show up for them in ways that are really helpful. If you are doing things that make them mad or make them triggered or all that kind of stuff, it messes up your coaching. But the main point I'm trying to teach you here is that you need to be open to feedback first. Then, as you're open to feedback first, you've earned the right to give them feedback. As you're giving them feedback, set up the idea of giving them feedback with powerful questions. Well, how do you think things are going? As you're looking at the data, are you winning or are you losing? Or, asking powerful questions to get information from them is a great way to get feedback. The next thing you need to do as a coach, as you're giving feedback, is to try to treat feedback as just information and realize that people may have high emotion connected to feedback. No one likes to be corrected, or no one likes to be told they're doing something wrong, but give people space to have the emotion that they have. And then finally, as you're doing that, help them separate facts from feelings. This is a huge thing as a coach. If you can help people separate feelings from facts, it can really help them, solve problems. Most strategic problems are typically solved with good thinking and facts. The problem is data is really critical. Facts are really critical, but feelings matter. Feelings matter. How people feel about things really matter. And acknowledging their feelings, but then looking at the facts to be able to have a strategic plan or make strategic adjustments is really critical. As a coach, if you can help them separate feelings from facts, it makes a big difference in how they receive feedback. Get good feedback from your clients and give them good feedback. Have a great day.